Oh, welcome to concert number 190 in my consecutive weekly concerts. It's a really pretty day today here at Pickering Bend. The sun is shining. Temperatures are in the low to mid 60s. So overall, it's a pretty good day. It's also National Donut Day. So have your favorite donut today. I can't eat donuts and sing at the same time, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start off today with a John Lennon and Paul McCartney song, and it's titled I Will. Who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still. Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. For if I ever saw you, I didn't catch your name, but it never really mattered. I will always feel the same. Love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. And when at last I find you, this song will fill the air. Sing it loud so make it easy to be near you, for the things you do endear you to me. Oh, you know I will, I will. That's I Will by John Lennon and Paul McCartney.
Evelyn Wallace Jenkins is with us.
Welcome, Evelyn.
She was the first one on.
Glad to have you.
Followed by Marty Hudak.
Of course, Marty from Delaware. Welcome, Marty.
And George McCoy said he's playing along with you today.
I hope you will, George.
Yeah.
You'll know the next one because I did it on the Song Circle yesterday.
Oh. And Ziggy's with us, speaking of yesterday.
Yeah, and Ziggy was on the Song Circle too, so you'll recognize this one. And it's by June Carter Cash and Earl Kilgore, and it's called Ring of Fire. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire, went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child, oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, 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 a ring of fire, the ring of fire. And That's The Ring of Fire by June Carter Cash and Merrill Kilgore.
Pat Lewis is watching.
Well, welcome, Pat. I hope your shoulder's doing well.
And Jennifer Beatty
Oh,
from
Jennifer.
Glasgow.
From Glasgow, yes. Welcome, Jennifer.
She said, I love Ring of Fire.
Uh-huh.
Jane Anton. Bill.
Welcome, Jane. Welcome, Bill,
Yeah.
if you're there, too.
Yeah,
If there's no Eagles game on, Bill might be watching, too.
there is at some point. I forget when.
Yeah. This next song is by Scotty Wiseman, and it's called Remember Me. The sweetest songs belong to lovers in the gloaming. The sweetest days were the days they used to be. The saddest words I ever heard were words of parting. When you said, sweetheart, remember me. Remember me when the candle lights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me. You told me once that you were mine forever, and I was yours till the end of eternity. But all those vows are broken now, and we will never be the same except in memory. Remember me when the candle lights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me. A brighter face may take my place when we're apart, dear. A sweeter smile and a love more bold and free. But in the end, bitter times may break your heart, dear. If they do, sweetheart, remember me. Remember me when the candle lights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me. Just to know you still remember me. That's Remember Me by Scotty Wiseman.
So Jane said, yes, Bill is watching.
Ah.
And Mona Wausau is watching.
Mona, welcome. Always good to have you with us.
And Peter Lee from Milwaukee. He says it's 57 degrees. Yeehaw.
We're very close, Peter. We're in the low 60s here.
Oh, well,
Welcome.
upper 60s in the back patio.
It's what?
It's in the upper 60s in the back patio.
Uh-huh.
Made it to 70 in the sun.
Wow.
And Laura Hardin's here.
Hey, Laura, how you doing?
And Peter said that was a favorite. Thanks.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
This next song is a Bill Stain song, and it's called River. I was born in the path of the winter wind. I was raised where the mountains are old. The springtime waters came dancing down. I remember the tales they told. The whistling ways of my younger days too quickly have faded on by. But all of their memories linger on like light in a fading sky. River, take me along in your sunshine. Sing me a song ever moving and winding and free. You rolling old river, you changing old river. Let you and me, river, run down to the sea. I've been to the city and back again. Been moved by some things that I've learned. Met a lot of good people, I've called them friends. Felt the change when seasons turn. I've heard all the songs that the children sing. Listen to love's melodies. I've felt my own music within me rise like the wind in the autumn leaves. River, take me along in your sunshine. Sing me your song ever moving and winding and free. You rolling old river, changing old river. Let you and me, river, run down to the sea. Someday when the flowers are blooming still, someday when the grass is still green, my rolling waters will round a bend and flow into the open sea. So here's to the rainbow that's followed me here, here's to the friends that I know, here's to the song that's within me now. I will sing it wherever I go. Along in your sunshine, sing me a song ever moving, winding and free. You rolling old river, you changing old river, and you and me, river, run down to the sea. That's River by Bill Staines.
So Laura said, now I can see her in landscape.
Oh, that's
now.
right. I forgot to mention.
Right.
We're back in landscape.
Yeah.
I don't know why Facebook wouldn't allow us to do landscape for that couple of weeks there, wasn't it? At least two or three weeks that we had to do portrait.
Yeah.
And now we're back in landscape and everything seems normal again.
Facebook's so weird.
Yeah.
And Mona also said, I love to hear your kind words and, of course, your beautiful music.
Thank you, Mona.
Yeah.
It's a shame there's so many miles between people like you and me and so many friends across the country that I'd love to visit with. So this next song is by Boudleaux Bryant and Felice Bryant. And it's called Rocky Top. Wish that I was on a rocky top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on a rocky top, ain't no telephone bill. Once I had a girl on a rocky top, half red, the other half cat. Wild as a mink, but sweet as soda pop, I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Once two strangers climbed old Rocky Top, looking for a moonshine still. Strangers ain't come down sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. I've had years of cramped up city life, trapped like a duck in a tin. All I know is it's a pity life can't be simple again. Rocky Top, Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. That's a Rocky Top by Boudleaux Bryant and Felice Bryant. Husband and wife songwriting team there.
So Lara had said Facebook closed on me as soon as I opened it. I could open it in the app, but it did it a different way through the browser. Phyllis Davis just came on and she said, hi, I had the same problem as Lara. Facebook kicked me off as soon as I opened it. She's back on now. Jeez.
Facebook is going crazy. Nancy and I have had a problem that today when we click on a notification, once we see the notification, whether we respond to it or not, we can't go back into Facebook. We have to close the app and then open it up again.
But after a long time, I have to wait forever.
I don't have to wait forever, but
I did.
mine opened up again.
Oh,
But if you have 4 or 5 or 6 notifications, you have to do each one individually, close down Facebook, open it up again, go to notifications, blah, blah, blah.
So George McCoy said, Facebook programmers remind me of petulant children.
You're right, George.
You're right, yeah.
That's exactly what they are, petulant children.
And they just mess with you.
This next song is by Bob Miller, and it's called Rockin' Alone in an Old Rocking Chair. Sitting alone in an old rocking chair, I saw an old mother with silvery hair. She seemed so neglected by those who should care, rocking alone in an old rocking chair. Her hands were all calloused and wrinkled and old. A life of hard work was the story they told. And I thought of angels as I saw her there, rocking alone in an old rocking chair. Bless her old heart, do you think she'd complain? Though she's been bitter, she'd live it again, and carry that cross that is more than her share, rocking alone in an old rocking chair. It wouldn't take much just to gladden her heart, just some small remembrance on somebody's part. A letter would brighten her empty life there, rocking alone in an old rocking chair. I know some youngsters in an orphan's home who think they'd own heaven if she was their own. They'd never be willing to let her sit there, rocking alone in an old rocking chair. I look at her and I think what a shame. The ones who forgot her she loves just the same. And I think of angels as I see her there, rocking alone in an old rocking chair. That's Rocking Alone in an Old Rocking Chair by Bob Miller.
So, Brian Patrick McGranahan is
kidding.
here. Yeah, he is.
Well, welcome, Brian Patrick McGranahan. Top of the afternoon to you.
Lara says, does anyone know how George McCoy is doing? George, how you doing?
Lara, George is doing just fine.
Yeah.
He said last night that he wouldn't, by the way he feels now, he wouldn't even known that he was sick.
Oh.
So evidently his doctor told him that his pancreas is operating just fine.
Oh, good.
He doesn't have to be on any special diet.
Great.
So everything's going well.
Oh, that's good to hear. And Jane says, if you're using your phone, shut your entire phone off, let it sit for a minute, and then turn it back on. Same with your computer. Jane, we did that. It didn't help.
What happened today was Nancy went to turn off her phone.
Yeah.
It would not turn off.
Right.
The power off button would not show up no matter how long she held that side button in. She had to contact the Verizon people, support. And they showed her another way that she could turn off her phone. And she still can't turn it off with the power off button.
No.
Right?
But when I did turn it off and back on again, Facebook was still messed up.
Yeah. So I think Facebook is messed up. It's not our phones that are messed up. It's not our tablets that are messed up.
Also, Derek is watching.
Oh, really? Welcome, Derek.
Yeah.
Glad to have you with us today.
Yeah, we are.
This next song is by Ethna Carberry. And make sure I get the right auto harp here. It's called Roddy McCorley. Oh, see the fleet-foot host of men who march with faces drawn from farms fed and from fishers caught along the banks of Bond. They come with vengeance in their eyes. Too late are they. For young Roddy McCorley goes to die on the bridge of Toom today. Up the narrow street he steps, so smiling, proud and young. About the hemp rope on his neck, the golden ringlets hung. Then there a tear in his blue eyes, fearless and brave they play, as young Roddy McCorley goes to die on the bridge of Toom today. That's Roddy McCorley.
Brenda Federighi is watching.
Hi, Brenda. How are you? I hope Angie's doing well.
Yeah. And Laura thanked you for the update on George.
This next song is a Turlock Carolyn tune, and it's called Planksty Fanny Power. Start that again. Start it even again. Now I've got it. That's the wrong tune, though. That's a different one. That's the problem with Turlock O'Carolyn's tunes.
A lot alike.
A lot of them sound alike, and it's hard to get the right one started. So. That's Planksty Fanny Power by Turlock O'Carolyn.
Brenda says that they're doing last minute packing for their trip. Do you know where they're going?
I don't remember where they're going, but I know they're going on a trip. I think they're going on a train somewhere to visit relatives, I believe.
That'll be nice. She said, hopefully I will remember the time change and we'll be able to listen next Sunday with the grandkids.
Next Sunday, I will be
and Belle Grace is watching.
Belle is on?
Yeah.
I will be at the Rim Cafe in South Philadelphia at 9th and Federal Streets. I will be doing my live stream from there. It's the best place in Philadelphia for cannoli and gelato. They make the gelato right there. And Renee, the proprietor, has come up with some incredible things that he does with cannoli and gelato that is just extraordinary. And Belle is the most gracious hostess, and we're looking forward to being at the Rim Cafe next week.
And drinking espresso and lattes. And all
That's the
kinds
other
of
thing.
goodies.
Renee is giving away free espresso all day long the day that we're there.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And also Jim Lloyd is watching.
He is. Welcome,
Yeah,
Jim.
Yeah. And Hal Katz.
Hello. How you doing, Hal?
Yeah. So we've got
This,
a great crowd.
Next song is a traditional song, so we don't know who wrote it. And it's called Rolling Home. Along. I'll get it right. Up aloft, amid the rigging, swiftly blows a favoring gale, strong as springtime in its blossom, filling out each bending sail, and the waves we leave behind us seem to murmur as they rise. We have tarried here to bear you to the land you dearly prize. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to old New England, rolling home, dear land to thee. It takes all hands to man the capstan, Mr. Sea, your cable's clear. You'll be sailing homeward bound, sir, for the channel you will steer. See your sheets and crew lines racer, all your buntlines overhauled, for the sheer poles and gear already. Soon for New England we will steer. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to old New England, rolling home, dear land to thee. Full 10,000 miles behind us, and 1,000 miles before. Ancient ocean waves to waft us to the well-remembered shore. Newborn breezes swell to send us to our childhood welcome skies, to the glow of friendly faces and the glance of loving eyes. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to old New England, rolling home, dear land to thee, rolling home, dear land to thee. So rolling home.
Ken Shaw has joined us.
Welcome, Cousin Ken. We're going to have to take a little bit of our
Oh,
anti-cramping
yeah.
remedy here.
Remember to take that down to Philly next week.
Yeah. So,
Do you think it's because the room is chilly that you cramp up more?
well, could be.
Yeah.
You see my fingers,
Oh, yeah.
it won't bend.
Mm. Mm.
A little bit more.
Mm. It's like drinking vinegar.
Ah.
Oh.
Well, let's see if that works.
Yeah. So these are the last of the flowers from the garden.
Yes, it is the last of the flowers.
Yeah.
And next week we're going to have to buy them. Well, next week we won't have them. We won't have flowers next week because we'll be at the rim.
Right. Oh, Trish and maybe John are with us.
Hello, how you doing, Caulfields?
And Ziggy says, Rolling Home is an originally British sea shanty with a lot of nationally adapted versions. For example, also a US one, and a lot of different verses in the different versions.
I'm sure there are.
Yeah,
That's folk songs for you, huh?
Yeah, right.
This one's obviously for New England.
Yeah.
This finger is not going to cooperate yet.
Huff on it, warm it up.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
So let's see where we're going here. Oh, we're going to this auto harp.
Should I turn the heat up?
That's not going to help it.
Yeah.
Hopefully this vinegar will help.
Yeah.
So we'll see if I can do it like this. So I don't have to use that finger. This is another traditional song called Shady Grove. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, I'm going to leave you here. Cheeks as red as a blooming rose, eyes of the deepest brown. You are the darling of my heart, stay till the sun goes down. Shady Grove, my little love, standing in the door, shoes and stockings in her hand and a little bare feet on the floor. Wish I had a big fine horse and corn to feed him on, and Shady Grove to stay at home and feed him while I'm gone. I used to have an old banjo, the strings were made of pine. The only song that it would play was Trouble on My Mind. Peaches in the summertime, apples in the fall. If I can have the girl I love, I won't have none at all. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, don't wait till Judgment Day. That's Shady Grove.
So, not to make you feel bad, but Laura says it's 83 and sunny there. Oh, wow.
We're going to go up to 70 degrees on Tuesday, I've heard.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
And that'll be unusual for here, that's for sure.
Meanwhile, all the flowers are dead.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing living outside. It's going dormant now. Everything is.
Yeah.
This next song is another traditional Irish tune song. Tells the story of a highwayman, a robber, who robs a military officer and is subsequently betrayed by his woman.
Oh.
Oh, this finger.
It's a shame Hillary isn't with us.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot of Irish things. Well, maybe Patrick will appreciate them.
Oh, rats.
Mm.
Not only will it not move, but it hurts like the dickens.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, let's try this anyway. Make sure I have the right harp. I do. Okay, let's go Whiskey in the Jar. As I was going over the far Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, and then produced my rapier, saying stand and deliver, for he were bold deceiver. Mush-a-ring, dum-a-dum-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Mush-a-ring-a-dum-a-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went up to my chamber, all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny drew my charges, she filled them up with water, and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mush-a-ring-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, just before I rose to travel. Up comes a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, which stole away my rapier, but I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mush-a-ring-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. There's some take delight in the carriages a-rolling, and others take delight in the hurling and the bowling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty maids in the morning bright and early. Mush-a-ring-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, to my brother in the army, if I can find a station in Cork or in Killarney, and if he'll go with me, go roving till Kilkenny, I'm sure they'll treat me better than my own escorting Jenny. Mush-a-ring-dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
Jen Beatty says, I remember when Irish band Thin Lizzy sang this.
Yeah? I remember that band.
Do you?
Yeah, Tin Lizzy.
Thin Lizzy.
Tin Lizzy? Yeah, Tin Lizzy's the car.
Yeah. Sally's sister Judy used to play that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's funny. You had a friend Sally with a sister.
Yeah.
What was her name?
Judy.
Judy. I had a cousin Sally and a
Her
cousin
sister.
Judy.
Yeah, right.
Small world, ain't it? Well, the finger is starting to loosen up.
Good.
So that's a good sign.
Mm.
This next song is by Robert Earl Keen, and it's called Twisted Laurel. Just across the Blue Ridge, where the high meadows lay, and the gay light spread through the newborn day, there's a rusty bridge across a shady ravine, where the hard road ends and turns to clay. With a suitcase in his hand, the lonesome boy stands, gazing at the river sliding by beneath the sea. But the dark winter springs through the black rocks and flows, out of sight where the twisted laurel grows. Past gold temple towns in a cold December rain, into Charleston runs a new river train, where the hillsides are brown and the broad valleys sing by 100,000 lawsons or campaign. In a tar paper shack out of town across the track, stands an old lad trying to call something back, but his memory
With apologies to Dale Jet. He does it a little.
Well, that's a new
differently.
song for me,
Yeah, I like that song.
and I'm still a little bit rusty on it, I guess.
Adam Miller did that too.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't remember.
I heard it on. I looked it up, and he said, "Yeah, he did it,"
Ah.
and I found it online.
So this next song is by Ted Snyder with lyrics by Bert Kalmar and Harry Ruby. This is one that Connie Francis made famous way back in the day. And it's called Who's Sorry Now? Who's sorry now? Who's sorry now? Whose heart is aching and breaking each time? Who's sad and blue? Who's crying too? Just like I cried over you. Right to the end, just like a friend, I tried to warn you somehow. You had your way, now you must stay. I'm glad that you're sorry now. Right to the end, just like a friend, I tried to warn you somehow. But you had your way, now you must pay. I'm glad that you're sorry now. I'm glad that you're sorry now. So, who's sorry now? That was Ted Snyder with lyrics by Bert Kalmar and Harry Ruby. This next tune is by Freckled Donald McNamara in homesickness for his homeland in County Mayo.
Oh, where's Hillary? I hope she catches it on the rerun.
It's called Southwind. wind. This next song is by a fellow named Von Horton, and it's called "Sold Down the River."
And Deb, sorry, I can't read it. Deb Anye?
Yeah.
Anye? A-G-N-E. Yeah, is watching.
Facebook friend. Hi, Deb.
Okay.
Welcome. This, as I said, the next song now by Von Horton is called "Sold Down the River." Where is the love that you promised me could find? Gone like the flowers in the fall. You crossed your heart, now you're double crossing mine. You've been pretending after all. I was sold down the river to a port of broken dreams, drifting in sorrow down the stream. Sold down the river on a ship that won't return, when it anchors in the sea of broken dreams. I never dreamed that your love would grow so cold, hiding behind the rainbow's end. You must be blind for the glitter of the gold, gold that can never find a friend. I was sold down the river to a port of broken dreams, drifting in sorrow down the stream. Sold down the river on a ship that won't return, when it anchors in the sea of broken dreams. You'll never know what it means to sit and cry after your heart is broken too. Someday you'll learn and your soul will burn and die when someone double crosses you. A soul down the river to the port of broken dreams, drifting in sorrow down the stream. Sold down the river on a ship that won't return, when it anchors in the sea of broken dreams. When it anchors in the sea of broken dreams. That's "Sold Down the River" by Von Horton. Here's another traditional song. It's called "Mole in the Ground." You're smiling already, man.
I was thinking of Rabbit in the Log, but that's different.
No, Rabbit in the Log is not the mole in the ground.
Right.
Mole in the ground. I wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a mole in the ground. If I was a mole in the ground, I'd root that mountain down. I wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a lizard in the spring. I wish I was a lizard in the spring. If I was a lizard in the spring, I'd hear my true love sing. I wish I was a lizard in the spring. Baby wants a $9 shawl. Baby wants a $9 shawl. When I come around the hill with my $20 bill, she says, honey, where you been so long? Now, baby, where you been so long? Honey, where you been so long? Said I've been to Caroline to see that gal of mine. That's where I've been so long. Said, honey, where'd you stay last night? Baby, where'd you stay last night? Said, I stayed around the bend with some rough and rowdy men, and now I'm going back again. I wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a mole in the ground. If I was a mole in the ground, I'd root that mountain down. I wish I was a mole in the ground.
So Laura says, oops, I thought you said hole in the ground. I get it now. Yeah, everybody.
Maybe it's a mole in the hole in the ground.
Yeah, right.
Well, we've shot another hour worth of your time today, folks. I hope you have enjoyed this concert. And if you have and you'd like to show your appreciation, Nancy and I are always delighted when you can drop something into our virtual tip jar, either at PayPal or Venmo. You just put in my email address, ivan.autoharp@gmail.com, and you'll be able to share a little bit of you with a little bit of us. We appreciate everything that you can do. And,
Yes, we do.
yeah. And of course, week after next anyway, we're going to have to start buying the flowers instead of picking them from the garden. So we like to at least cover the cost of the flowers. So until next week, I hope you all have a good time. We'll be streaming live from the Rim Cafe in downtown South Philadelphia. I hope you'll all join us then. It'll be an interesting concert because people will be coming and going, and things will be happening while we're singing and all of that.
I can't eat for a week.
But we're going to have a good time down at the Rim Cafe. And hopefully I'll be able to give you a little bit of a tour of the cafe before I start the concert.
Yeah.
And you can see what Renee and
Renee is
Belle.
Niçois. He's from Nice.
You'll see what Renee and Belle are up to.
Yeah.
So Nancy and I are going to leave you with this then. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
Goodbye, everybody.
So long now. We'll see you next week.